Let's see. These guys have. All right. Next, after Joe King, it's these guys in their crazed morph bodies. They kind of like crab walk out and leap out to attack you guys with their claws and they've got strange needles like sticking out from where they're instead of having fingers, they've got all needles that have been built into their hands. They are insane, so I don't think they're going to care about attacking humans or robots. So let's see. There's 4 robots and 3 humans, and so and then 3 more Dino Pads. So
Like
4 Dino Pads.
so 1 to 4 is a robot. 5 to 7 is a person. Oh, that was not a D10. So they're all attacking robots. So 2 of them leap out and attack the shield drones mindlessly. What is the shield drones have any fray, or do they just stand there?
They do have fray, but they're also small size if targeted directly.
Yeah, so I have a -10 to hit them, essentially. So if you roll their fray, here's the first 2 attacks against them. So
you roll those with a -10, is what you said?
They get a -10 to their score. So their scores were 40s, and so this is 30 and 30. So both of them actually missed since their roll was above.
Am I rolling a D100 here?
You don't have to roll at all.
Okay.
They missed entirely. And one of them leaps at your Guardian Angel bot.
Okay. I have that.
So that's your fray. You failed, so if they succeed, they'll have hit you. And this one does. He got a 27, but he did not get over a 33, so he didn't get a superior result. So he just does 2 points of damage, and you have 1 less armor against a kinetic strike.
All right, and I have an armor rating. I have light combat armor, which I do not know. 1612.
Do you have?
So that doesn't count as a wound, correct?
No. So your armor. What's your kinetic armor? You said.
I have an armor of 16/12.
So you have an armor of 12. This ignores 1 armor. So you have an armor of 11, and it did 2 points of damage. So it like tries to stab you with this finger of needles, and it just kind of like scrapes on your armor, doing nothing. So next up is the Dino Pads.
Dino Pets.
Dino Pets. All right, so there's a bunch of madness here. They're going to go ahead and swarm a single target at a time and move on. I'm going to give them the command to attack these things.
Okay.
Just in case there's anything I need to do there, like roll, they're going to do an aggressive attack, if that's okay.
I don't know if there is there an aggressive attack? Is that a thing?
There is. You can go ahead and sacrifice 10 fray in order to get +10 melee. Or you could, instead of taking +10 melee, get an extra D10 damage.
Cool.
I'm going to make sure that they hit. So in this case, they are going to have +10 for being aggressive, and we'll go ahead and roll them. First one, second, third, fourth. There we go. So the first one rolled a 13, which is far under 50, 26, 18, and 97.
So the first 3 are successes. So I'm just going to roll against the first 3. So the first one, he manages to deflect. So he got a 6, which was higher than your 4, and they both succeeded.
That's his damage. So... That's his damage. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. His 6 was lower than your 13. So your attack hits and does damage to this guy. It's not enough. This guy doesn't look like he has any armor, and it's not enough to cause him a wound. So he just takes 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
these are just bites.
Yeah, they're just getting bitten. The next one got a 0.
That is not probable.
You said
Oh,
rolling zero
this
equals
must consider a natural 100 as a 0 instead of. So this goes from 0 to 99 instead of 1 to 100. So.
Okay.
So the other one gets the second one hits, doing another 6 points of damage. So it's now taking 10 points of damage. 6 points is actually enough to give it 1 wound.
Nice.
So one of them has a -10 to their rolls, and so for this roll, the next one has a minus. Let's see, wound. Let me see if this just automatically applies. Nope, that didn't automatically apply. Oh, what? Uh-oh. I just did something and screwed up this character sheet. Oops.
Whoopsie-doo.
I just completely deleted the.
Oh, guess you killed it.
I completely deleted the physique section of the pool. So
Dinosaurs win again.
Dino Pads.
Dino Pads.
The third one got a 16, but his score is actually a 20, but a 16 is not higher than your 18. So you've hit the third one for the 5 points of damage. So it's taken 15 points of damage.
Is that 5 enough to give it a wound or no?
It is enough to give it a second wound.
Ooh.
And up next is Anarchy Bird.
Anarchy Bird.
Let's see. So the last one missed you. Yeah. Okay.
And so you commanded this guy to take a action. So is that an action to?
Good question. I would assume that they're in autonomous mode. If that means anything.
So do pets have autonomous modes? I
I
assume
don't
that they
think so.
would.
Question. I know if I
them.
used animal control, I can treat them like that. In this case, I don't know.
I think you had to order them to do that.
So wait, you said you had to use animal control to tell them to do them autonomous things.
If I am using a power animal control, which I haven't used the psionic power yet, in which case I get to treat them exactly like drones, but right now they're not exactly like drones. But if I just give them an order that's like they're in autonomous mode as a drone anyway, they're doing whatever they want. I guess it's ultimately up to, do they understand the commands I'm giving them and do them? I don't know. The combat section I've been looking over only has like results for like attacking stuff. I'm not seeing like alternate actions.
So we'll say for now it's totally fine. You can just command them like they're like animal companions. So boom, you did that.
Okay, and then I'll run up and join them. I'm going to use my vibroblade. I'm not going to be aggressive because I want to protect myself. Yep, same one. So I'll click the vibroblade button. And I've rolled 42 out of 30.
Come on. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. So it got a 30, it's got a 47. You failed because you got a 42 and you needed a 30. So you missed and his fray missed as well.
Yeah, so I'm inept, it's inept, and the dinosaurs are just flying in on all sides.
The dinosaurs are the winners.
The heroes.
Yeah, good job, dinosaurs. Okay.
So, last gun drone.
Nope.
All right, your last one just blasts away. Once.
Yeah, boom.
And misses. So Baron von Squilliams, you see these three are fighting. One of them is swarmed by Dino Pets and being attacked by Anarchy Bird and his swarm of Dino Pets. And the other two were attacked. One of them is attacking the drone that's in front of you, and the other one is attacking the drone that's in front of Isidora's character.
Okay, so one's attacking the drone that's covering me, right?
No, yes. I think they were both attacking the Guardian Angels, not the shield drones.
No, one of them, both of them attacked shield drones, and one of them attacked the Guardian Angel that you were in.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and blast this one off the shield drone.
Okay.
I'll shoot in burst fire mode. So let me do single shot burst fire.
And there's several options. You can do more damage, or you could try to hit with your burst fire.
I'll just do to hit for right now. I want to just see how much damage it does. And then, so do I click guns, or what do I
No,
hit?
right below it, there's your weapon stat, and you should just be able to click that.
Hmm.
Let me check your character sheet. If you just hit that cog, it becomes a stat, a rollable button.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you got a roll of
I
a
did it.
44, which is a
And I got a
critical,
oh, big nut.
and you got a single superior result. Let's see if they can do better. Nope, they can't. So you get a let's see, the damage. The critical does something awesome. If attacker hits with a critical, the damage is doubled, and you got a superior success. So roll one superior success. So hit that superior result damage with that. All right. So you did a total of 15 points of damage, and then critical.
To double it.
Your critical success doubles it. So you did 30 points of damage, which is enough to this guy is crawling all over this drone trying to stab at you on the other side, and you just like blast it. You just put a burst of fire into it, and it flops to the ground, dead. So one of them is down.
One down. Sweet.
Delphina, there's one of them fighting the Dino team, and another one trying to attack you.
Okay, I will fire again at the one attacking the drone in front of me. I guess maybe since I have no gun skill.
What's your melee skill?
Yeah, do you have a melee skill that's better?
Not really. 0-10.
So you're not good at combat.
A lover, not a fighter.
I'm a good healer, and it would be very difficult to kill me. Right.
Oof. You get fat damage though. Dang.
All right, so you got a 95, so you failed entirely. So you're firing. You fire a single bullet this time, whap, and do nothing.
Cool.
So
Is
you're
You're
the
really
burst
bad
fire
at shooting
3
things.
bullets?
Maybe you should try a different method.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's any problem for rolling real bad. So you just fired, whap, and it just missed.
Hey
So
Eli,
the
is
shield
burst
drone-
fire 3 bullets? Is that how that works?
I don't know. You should check.
All right, I'll take a look. See.
Good thing to research. I probably.
Okay, I'll look.
Next up is are the shield drones moving to anyone else, or are they staying on?
No, they keep protecting. That's what they're doing.
All right. You're joking. Your drone.
Firing again. Cool.
All right, and are you attacking the one that the Dino team is attacking, or the one that's currently attacking?
How many are left?
Delphina. 2 of them at the moment.
I'm attacking the second one.
All right. So he gets you rolled higher than your score. It rolled below its fray. It succeeded. You didn't, and it dodges your bullet. Blah. So their turns. One of them is being attacked by a number of dino swarms. So it's just going to attack one of the dinos that's fighting it. It's got 2 wounds. So it's got -2 to the both of this roll. So or -20 to its skill. So it got its score was a 20. It rolled a 61. It just completely misses. It's swinging wildly, and it looks in pretty bad shape. The other one, does the shield drone still apply if it's in melee? Because it just operates as cover.
What is... Yeah, well, I mean, it is cover, but what does AV +6/+12 actually mean?
That's adding to your armor value.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
6 energy, 12 kinetic.
okay. Well, I mean, I assume you could take cover behind it kinetically. It's like a riot shield.
All right,
Some
so it
mobile
basically
riot shield.
absorbs, gives them that much more armor, I guess.
Fair. That's awesome. So the other one will attack you, Isadora, but there's probably no way it can actually hurt you because it hits, but it only does 7 points of damage, and you've got something like 20 points of kinetic armor with a shield drone.
Right, and I have my armor, and I have rapid healing, and I have medicines.
Nice.
Yeah. So these guys, like, it stabs at you with its needles.
Mhm.
Are you going to try to dodge it all?
Sure.
So fray versus melee.
Don't get cocky. You're pulling the alien game right now. You'll never kill me, is what I'm hearing. I know one guy who said that before. He died.
So you don't manage to dodge it, and it stabs you with these needles. But I'm hearing it that you have, what's your kinetic armor?
Where is that?
It's the second armor value. What armor do you have on?
Hold
Under
up.
combat? You have 4 kinetic armor, plus 12 from the shield drone. So you have a 16 armor from this, and it did not critical, and it just does 7 points of damage. So it's not going to do anything to you.
Okay.
All right. Next up is the Dino Pads.
Dino Pets. Well, let's see. They're still swarming around one of them, and that one is still alive, yes?
Yep.
Tear to shreds. They're gonna make sure that they hit. I think the damage 6 is just fine. First, second, third, fourth. The fourth one is just not having a great day, apparently, but the other ones are doing pretty okay.
Are they attacking aggressive again?
Yes, they are. So that 40 goes to 50, which means that it hits.
So here is, this guy has a skill of 10 in fray. So there's no way he can critical because he's got 2 wounds. So he's got a minus 20.
Oh yeah, he's
So-
already taken penalties.
So there's no way he can dodge the 47.
For the
He
1
doesn't
damage.
dodge the 4. He doesn't dodge the 11. Or he can't. So he takes 4, 5, 6 points of damage. And he's still up.
Yeah, they didn't roll very high on damage. These aren't too threatening. But I mean, it's still a pack of rabid dinosaurs eating him alive.
A pack of rabid dinosaurs is scary enough.
I could have them roll 1d6 plus 1d10 for aggressive attack, but this is fun. I like hitting, so maybe they'll swatch over that next if I don't finish them off. But I
Okay.
am up next, I believe.
Well, he has he can't really dodge, so
My bad.
That's
no- no
okay.
worries.
So I'm gonna finish it off. I'm gonna go aggressive. And I will go for the plus 10 to hit.
Yeah.
So that means I
So-
have a score of 40. I rolled a 71.
So you missed, just swinging wildly. And
I ain't too great.
last gun drone.
Yep, 1 sec. Cool.
All right, it misses. And we're back to Baron von Squilliams.
Yeah,
There's
boys.
one of them that's
back.
full health that's attacking Isadora, and there's one of them, Dolphina, and there's another one that is looking in very bad condition, fighting the Dino Swarm.
So if I were to miss my shot, what type of when would I hit Delphina?
I don't know if
type of
there are
result?
rules for that.
Okay. Well,
I'm not
then
saying I haven't seen anything that says if you shoot into melee, you can hit a friend.
okay, I'm going to try a burst fire. This time adding
You have a
10.
minus 10. You have a minus 10 if the attacker is in melee. A minus 30 for long weapons.
Is considered a long weapon.
Yeah, your weapon. Like, is your weapon a long weapon? So, like, if you're shooting someone who's fighting you in melee, you have a minus 10 if you're using, like, a pistol, a minus 30 if you're trying to shoot someone in your face with a rifle.
Okay, but they're not in my melee. They're in Isadora's melee.
Yeah,
Or,
which you don't mind at all, apparently.
Well, I was just wondering, like, I'm trying not to hit her. That's why I'm asking these questions.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. I don't think you can hit her.
Easy then. Burst fire. I'm doing plus 10 or 1d10 damage. I
Okay.
don't have it, and so my score wouldn't modify at all, right? Or no?
I think you just roll select that result, and I think
There we
it'll
go.
roll the bonus damage.
Damn.
So
a 3.
you needed to get under 65. You
Oh,
got
yeah, I
a
did it.
3. Here is its fray. It just has to roll under its skill and roll above a 3, which it does
Not even
not do. So
close.
you hit it for 28 points of damage, and you just boom blast it, and you just pop 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 pop, and it is dead. You didn't get a superior result though, so the superior result thing always shows up.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
Yes. The
Oh, so
only time
only
you
if
get a
it's the
superior
double?
result is if doubles are criticals.
Mhm.
Over 33 is one superior success, and over 66 is a second critical success.
Gotcha.
Okay. It does seem that there is a penalty for shooting into melee, but I haven't seen anything about like hitting anyone yet.
It doesn't look like there's a penalty for shooting into melee. It looks because it says
attacker in melee. So yeah, I guess if you're in a melee and you're firing.
Oh, real quick, Eli. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure why this. Oh, the bonus damage value is the 8. That's what it is.
Yes.
Never mind. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Sweet, another one down.
Another one down. There's just one left being swarmed by the Dino Pads.
I hate needles.
Dolphina, do you want to do anything?
Okay, so I can't really use a gun. I don't want to use my poison. Is anyone like wounded or with an open wound?
No.
All right,
Not at the
I
moment.
will do nothing.
They've had
then.
a hard time trying to hurt us.
All right, we'll leave it at joking. It's interesting to see how this game deals with building like monsters and combats, because it doesn't really. There's not much in the way of like giving you advice. So at this point, I'm just kind of figuring out what to throw at you guys. Like,
that's fine. These seem like
monsters-
minion-ish monsters, right? They don't
Yeah.
do a whole lot of damage. They're not very smart. They're not using tactics. So yeah, this seemed like the appropriate way to use them.
So the way this game categorizes threats is it's by colors. So it's like yellow, orange, red, and ultraviolet. And like those are the deadlier ranked. And basically the lower they are, the more you should have, and the higher they are, the less you should have. And these guys are ultraviolet.
Or
That's like
ultra-violent.
ultra both. Ultra both. But these guys are yellow, and they suggest anywhere between 1 and 12 of them. And so I thought I'd side
Throw
on
some in.
caution.
Ease us into it.
Yeah. But yeah, we got a pretty good idea what's going on here now, I think. So it's good we followed him. Joe, what you doing?
So
I already did
missing
it.
again.
Yeah.
It
Nice.
seems like it's very easy to miss. You're just like bah, 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 shooting up this entire ship. There's vats exploding and liquid falling. You're hitting everywhere but where they are.
Damn.
The one of them left. He's not got enough. Well, he'll attack a Dino Pet. We'll see. We'll see if he can murder it.
Okay,
Murder
so
a
they have been
reborn.
aggressively attacking, but they're also small targets. I believe that counteracts itself. They're both 10
Cancels itself
bonuses.
out. He's got 2 wounds, so he has a minus 20 to his skill. So he needed to roll a 20 or lower, and he got a 26, so he just missed.
Okay, so I won't even
And-
roll prey.
This guy's got 1 health, so I'm just gonna scratch him off, and your Dino Pets will just devour him.
Yup, they sure will. Dino pets.
Dino pet.
pet.
They're like little piranhas.
All right, so they're gonna go with the same thing. This guy can't dodge anymore. They're gonna actually go with an extra D10 damage value instead of a plus 10 to hit. So here we go.
Well, remember, he's got a
one-
fray of 10 or lower. So if he rolls
Yeah.
a 10 or lower, he's dead. After the first one bites into him and kills him.
Yeah. Dino Pads.
Dino Pads.
A weird interaction here. These guys are all downed with their durability, but they're not destroyed. So I think what that means is I think that means their stacks are intact, but they're dead, as I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
Or they've been like I think for non this type of monster, like I think they could be revived if you took them down. So at this point, you could finish them off and kill them and like just destroy their bodies or shoot out their stacks. You could recover their stacks or I mean you can do whatever you'd like with them. But
Okay.
essentially they're dead since
Well,
Unless
I
there's
am a
some way to heal them.
geneticist. Hey, what the hell happened with these guys? This is really strange and not normal. I would like to investigate because I'm a geneticist and I should know what's going on here.
all right, roll me a no skill.
I'll click the button. I'm really smart. I have 80 in it.
It looks like you've heard of these creatures before. They're sometimes called leftover specials. They're you know that researchers, gene hackers, and morph designers are known to construct creatures out of organic spare parts and resources. They're typically abominations of mismatched body parts and cybernetics, only barely kept alive by special metachines or nanohives. A lot of scientists take pride in outdoing their fellows in building more gruesome yet usable guardians and servants.
Yep.
Yep.
And the way these things have been assembled, I assume someone would have had to have done this very, very intentionally. This isn't just some malfunction of the system.
It does seem like that.
Okay. Well, it looks like we took out his guard dogs. But that's okay. I have guard dogs. Who's a good pterodon? You are.
What would you like to do?
Well, we got a long corridor still to go down, don't we?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they may have heard gunshots. So I'd be expecting if they do have defense systems, they're probably alerted. So I would expect heavy fire. Railguns don't have ammo clips. I'm pretty sure. I haven't read anything that says they have ammo clips. I believe they're just like you just feed them.
Well, yeah, they accelerate things magnetically. That's what a railgun is, so they have to have some sort of ammunition.
Yeah, I think they do have ammo.
They do have no. I mean, they have ammo. I mean, but I don't see anything about like a clip size. Like
it says railgun. A railgun is a thing you apply to another weapon. So you have a railgun. What is it?
assault rifle.
So you have a railgun assault rifle. So your ammo is twice that of an assault rifle. So 90.
Gotcha. Cool. And that's in a single clip, right? That means like I have to reload after 90 plus one shots or whatever.
Yep. The only thing with railguns that make them worse than regular guns is you can't use specialty ammunition or smart ammunition.
Yeah.
But you got 90 bullets. That's real cool.
I get to spray and pray, you know.
Well,
we
the
all
person
do.
that's really
around a corner, I just spray and pray.
That's what Dolphina's doing.
Yeah.
10 gun skill and a machine gun.
Dolphine. Yeah, have you ever actually been in combat before, Dolphine?
I don't imagine her as a very combat-heavy character.
Right. So you're just kind of doing it because you can and you're here, which I understand.
Someone gave her a gun. It was a big mistake.
Yep.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Your morph is incredibly beautiful with like pheromones that attract people to her.
I have grip pads. I have a poison that kills people instantly.
Yeah, so you're deadly on the inside where people don't realize it. But now you've also got a machine gun, so you're also deadly on the outside.
Oh yeah, that I can't control.
So
well,
one thing that you could do to help you is instead of firing it when you fire on full automatic, fire with it on full automatic with a plus 30 to hit. So then your shooting skill is still a 40.
That's always a
Okay.
good one.
Makes
You're
sense.
also an uplift too, aren't you? It suggested getting melee skill. Did you redistribute that, or do you still have it?
I don't think so.
Well, you might have redistributed it. You spent like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
redistributed it, then that's gone. That's fair. But yeah, you could just be purely the non-combat person, which is perfectly fine.
I
Or-
didn't really
or
imagine
full
her
auto.
as a guns blazing kind of character. I mean, I have that poison skill. That's like, okay, I might save
Yeah.
that for like a
You also
special
have psychic
occasion.
powers, and I have no idea what you have yet.
Mine are more roleplay-ish, so a lot of my stuff is
Mhm.
role-playing type stuff. I have subliminal, which means like power of suggestion.
She's ready to assassinate somebody at a club or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're meant for a different
Fuck yeah.
scenario, but
A lot of animal control.
but here we are on the ship.
I'll
So,
record it with the surveillance drone.
So we do have a lot more corridor to go. There might be more guard dogs, so we're just kind of keeping an eye out, and I would suppose the drones are too.
Yeah, I'll have my swarm go in front of me, and
You know,
scout it
the
out.
thing funny about your swarm is how slow it moves.
Oh, is it really slow?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, never mind. Then we'll just have
I mean,
Joe
my
King's
guys, yeah, my
drones.
guys can see through the
Yeah.
walls and they move at a
We'll let,
normal
we'll let
clip.
those guys take care of it then.
Yours are very good at not being seen, but they're so slow. They're like, I don't know. We all have what, like 10 something speed or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and yours are like
I'm
2.
pretty slow, actually.
Well, your
'cause-
swarm is like 2-1. That's its speed. It's good at not being seen. Well, I mean, your thing is you can throw it into a room and nobody will ever know it's there.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we're probably on a time schedule here with
Yeah, we a little bit
holes
are.
in the wall and
Well, you guys are.
well, yeah, I am exactly. So, let's get moving, huh?
So you guys keep moving, and you move past the rest of the vats, and you go past all these different scenes of medical technology, or at least the ones that you guys haven't accidentally shot from a distance as you filled this hall full of lead. But you're seeing lots of
Only
different
missed
scenes
once.
of people getting shot, and then, or not shot, but of people like getting wounded, and then that's their body. And eventually you reach this door, and the hall continues on, and you see it looks like there's been alcoves set up and vats, but they haven't been filled with anyone yet. And there's a door to the left. Your T-ray emitters can see into the next room, and it appears like a large operating room. You see it's a several tiered room. There's along the walls you're seeing lots of what looks like smaller vats, and there appears to be a large table in the very center upon which a body lies.
All right. Well, that sounds like it's not flooded and that it's not an airlock, so I'm gonna proceed.
Is that lady? She's still with us, right? Or she said she was going to be boarding the ship with us, or is she waiting back in the other ship?
She
Has been hanging back, I guess.
she's been hanging back. We'll say she's with Joe King just because he's also back there,
Okay.
and she can watch through his drones. So
I forgot
Fair
about
enough.
her so much already. I was like, wait, wasn't she from the game that was 6 hours ago?
Yeah, I was meaning to ask honestly, like, wait, what is she good at, and what is she going to contribute when she comes? Like, nothing, I guess.
Well, I
I'd
guess
say
because
based on
in
her as well.
Absolutely nothing.
I
She's
guess
Overwatch.
That's fine.
in my
With
head, I
drinking.
was still thinking from the hologram thing, VR thing earlier. I could
The
have,
one with the legs.
yeah. They go up to
I
here.
imagine Joe King said nano swarm, and she's like, "Actually, I think you guys should investigate, and I'll stay on the on the shuttle just in case we need a fast takeaway."
Totally, yeah, totally fair.
Yeah.
So I proceed
So
into the
yeah,
operating room.
forward.
Yeah,
So you
I'll follow
open the door,
stealthily.
and you see this is a large tiered chamber, and along all the walls are numerous vats, and inside of them, smaller vats, you see there's arms, legs, body parts of all kinds, look like they're waiting to be used. And on the table below, there's a large body laying on an operating table, and from the ceiling hangs what looks like an enormous machine that could be used to most likely operate. What would you like to do?
I'm pretty sure I'm probably familiar with all of this because I am both a geneticist, morph designer, and I understand lab operation. This is definitely a place where they make bodies, isn't it?
You can also ask the medic; she might know as well.
Yeah. I would like to use my med scanner on this body, figure out if they're alive.
Uh, so you're gonna have to. How far does your med scanner have that? What's the range on your med scanner?
There is no range.
So I think
You
you have
gotta
to be
get right
close.
up close.
Yeah, I
Right
think
up
Yeah, so
that's
I'm
like.
getting up close too. I'm just crossing my arms, going,
Yeah.
well, you know, this and that, and you're actually checking it.
So you guys are approaching. You're moving
I'll have my
forward
gun
to this
trained
body,
on it.
and
Have
you've
my
got
guns
your
trained
your
on it.
guns trained on it, and you move into this room, and you hear a whoosh as the door behind you shuts,
Cool.
Oh no.
and we hear a voice over the intercom say, "I have asked you once to identify your location and come to the administration, but instead you have disobeyed my commands and destroyed part of my work, destroying my work. I will destroy you instead."
We're in Space
And-
Odyssey now.
No.
And two things start moving in this room. The first one is the body on the table lurches up, and you see it's a hulking brute that looks like its body has been modified with everything from like metal plates on them. And on one of its arms, it's got an axe, and the other ends in a bloody stump that just has a machine gun on it. That's the first
No.
thing, an axe. The second thing is that giant mechanism on the ceiling starts whirring and moving, and it lifts up several arms, some with buzz saws and needles and clippers and pliers. And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Boss
Oh.
fight.
So I
Oh,
stepped
no,
away for a
I
second,
know.
and clearly I missed something very important.
Welcome
good.
back.
About to get fucked up.
Gonna get fucked up.
Yeah,
I
so,
know exactly what those things do to flesh.
So make sure to click on your character and then roll for initiative.
Now I know.
We're gonna do this differently. All of your minions are on your initiative.
Makes sense. That makes things fast and easy.
All right, here is this guy. Oh, nope, don't turn on Fog of War. And what is... hang on.
really, it doesn't matter if you turn on Fog of War.
Yeah, I know, it really won't matter, but just need to double check. All right, that's that guy.
You know, I was looking that up myself, Griff. It's like,
Mhm.
these fucking dinos are too powerful. We gotta be missing something here.
Too powerful. They do like a D6 damage. I do more if I decided to like eat them.
Yeah, I know.
But
You're
I
just
think if
getting
anyone
lucky.
has, basically if anyone has armor, I think it basically negates them.
Yeah, and they have like shit armor themselves. It just you got
Yeah,
lucky.
they could aggressive attack, but it'd be really hard to get through.
You
like
got
my heavy
lucky
vets
with
would
all of
neutralize
your
them.
rolls. You got lucky with all your rolls, and we got unlucky with all of our rolls. And I'm just like, it's like shit. These dino pets are too powerful. Maybe they cost too much. Maybe you got the cost wrong. Nope, cost is right. God
Overpowered.
damn it.
Yeah.
Broken.
Can I manufacture bullets with my medium faber?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes time.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I don't think
Nice.
ammunition is really something we'll have to worry about in mission. No, sorry. In mission, I think we have to worry about ammunition. So right now, when you're fighting, if you run out of ammo and you run out of reloads, shit's hitting the fan. But
Start
Break out the 3D printer.
yeah, if you have
Fist cuffs,
time,
baby.
yeah, if you have time, you can easily fab more ammo.
Okay.
There's actually some creatures out there that will have limited use weapons, but they have nanofabers in them that'll rebuild weapons for them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I
I
mean,
love it.
my morph has a faber in it, so
Awesome.
Also,
So-
Eli,
Never
Yeah.
run short.
how many guns can I carry at once? Can I
8.
carry
Your heart's desire.
You're an octopus, right?
I mean,
Eight.
that I can use in combat. Like, could I have multiple assault rifles?
There's an-
Um,
There's an
Mm,
action. There's an action economy though, so
yes. So you can have
Hmm.
multiple weapons. I would say you can only fire each weapon once a turn. But with multiple weapons, you also have multiple arms, so you could fire multiple times. And with that action economy, is you can use the threat pool and like you can use your different pools to get extra actions.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not sure how it works for range, but I was looking at melee earlier, and you can choose to have an extra damage or defense bonus for having an extra weapon,
Yes.
Okay.
rather than making multiple rolls. It seems.
I'll have to look into that before next session.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Guns akimbo here,
Yeah.
little guns akimbo.
or just have multiple
akimbo.
different things ready at a
Akimbo.
time. You know, yeah, that's
I
fun.
could just have like axes and forearms and guns in the other forearm. So
Do
no
we
matter
attack him
what
in melee
range-
or ranged?
Is
I'm
anyone going
both.
to do anything in before the round starts?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to the AI again.
All right. What would you like to say?
Sorry.
It's like ghosted.
No, yes, this is the medical ship, Sumter. We're detecting a massive outbreak of deadly pathogens aboard your vessel. Are you sure your sensors are activated properly?
There is no vessel nearby.
Are you sure your sensors are activated properly?
Who are you? Where are you?
This is the
Ah.
medical ship Sumter. We're
Are-
docked right off your port bow.
Oh, we will be there momentarily to aid you for your neck wound.
Are your sensors activated properly?
We'll be there shortly. Have a good day.
Machines were more menacingly.
Dave.
I said, have a good day.
We will tend to all your needs momentarily.
Damn
So-
it, I was hoping you would activate its own nuclear defense program. Can't let
So,
the
like, shoot
pathogens
nukes
get
at
out.
you?
No, so it would self-destruct. Can't let the pathogens
Ah.
get out. I know, I'm sacrificing everybody. Trying to,
Just
but
kill
they don't
everyone.
know. They don't know.
So, if no one's going to do anything, these two
I did want
creatures-
to
yeah.
activate my pusher swarm. That's it before combat, if that's okay.
What does your pusher swarm do?
It lets me inject people with stuff.
Cool.
I'm gonna release all those pheromones, just in case I can sway the thing before me.
All right. Well,
Hopefully you're not.
I'm going to
standing
use
next to me.
both of their. I'm going to use 2 points from their threat pool so that these guys get to act first on the first round of initiative. So,
Not so fast, because
Wow.
I'll do the same.
Wow.
Wait, where is your threat pool at? Like, I
no,
don't
my
even know
threat, my pool is just called threat pool. Your guys have all your own pools.
Mine's called
My threat
Deadpool.
pool's the biggest threat pool.
So
You
I'd
guys
like
have
to use...
Moxie, Vigor, Flex, Insight.
Yeah.
Oh,
And what I'd like to do right now, of course, is activate Vigor for the purpose of superseding initiative.
All right.
So I think that just pushes me to the top, is I think what it says.
Yeah, but only for the first round. So you would go except,
Now and then I'd have a long, long wait.
except the both of them are higher than you on initiative order, and so they're both going to go first, and
Wait,
then you're going to go
but
first.
what if I take vigor? Will I go first?
Okay, so they're
Yep.
they're just bigger and faster than me anyway. Got it.
Alright.
Maybe I shouldn't spend it then, because
No.
if they're both going before me, I don't get anything out of that, right?
Well, you would just go before everyone else in your party.
Yeah,
When
I
does-
don't need to go before anyone else in my party, so I'll save the vigor if that's okay.
Okay.
When does the vigor reset?
When you take
the
rest.
Vigor, the vigor resets when you take either a short rest with a time frame of 10 minutes or a long rest with a time frame of 4 hours.
Oh.
Each short reset restores only 1d6 pool points. So it's advised that you use these pools. It's
Gotcha.
advised that you use these points. At least you don't have to use it now, but you could use it in combat to get flip-flop rolls. You could use it. You could ignore modifiers. You could add 20 to your test numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You can downgrade critical failures. You can upgrade successes to superior successes.
I'm going to use
Um,
my vigor to go first.
All right, you get to go first.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at the guy on the table. I'm going to yell at Isidore. How do you say it? Delphina?
Yeah, Delphina.
You're saying it
Delphine.
wrong.
Delphine.
Delphine.
Daphne.
Delphine to get out of the way, and then I'm going to shoot a burst fire with my plus 1 d10 damage.
All right. At the guy on the table.
Yeah.
All right. So
Remember,
this is-
if it's the guy and you kill him, you gotta turn in that tent.
Well,
so this
we-
guy, fray versus ranged.
We've
You got a
given him a
20. I got an 18, so you hit, and you did 18 points of damage. So you blast into him, blam, 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 blam,
Blam,
and
blam,
he recoils. Although it does look like he has armor. So, it does. Do you have any sort of armor piercing, or
blam.
what
Let-
kind of armor piercing?
I don't know. I would have to look at the gun to see what it says.
Yeah, what? Just I just need to know how much damage it does.
I'm sorry. What do you mean?
What does armor piercing do? Because I need to know how much damage you're actually going to do.
Okay, I'm not sure if I have armor piercing.
Having a railgun automatically applies armor piercing to all your
Cool.
weapons.
I need to look up what that means then. Sorry, 1 second here. We'll figure this out. Here.
Yeah, because the railgun benefit is it automatically adds armor piercing to everything. So
Okay, gotcha. Never gonna against my firearms. They cook the standard nuclear batteries like steam weapons.
it gives armor piercing. It says notes, armor piercing. What does armor piercing do? Yeah, I get that armor piercing ammo is armor piercing.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to find it too.
There's 65. There's the word piercing was used 64 times. So
Armor piercing attacks reduce the armor value by half.
okay, there we go.
That's
so
on
you did
page
8 points of
203.
damage, and you ignored half their armor. So it
Thank you,
takes
Data.
a decent amount of damage. It's not enough damage to hurt to do a wound though.
Okay.
But you have heard it. You blast him, blah 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 blah, and he recoils a little bit. But he's all right. So that was your action. Do you have anything else?
I don't think so. What else?
All right.
I mean, I guess I can climb behind the shield bot or whatever.
Yeah. So you're taking cover behind a shield bot and you're firing. Blam.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what you're doing. So on their turn, first the robot doctor above you begins to move, and it's got several long arms, and so it's going to first perform what I like to call it's going to attempt to reach out and grab you there, Mr. Octopus person. You're the first person that attacked, so it's just going to try to grab you. So
Good luck, buddy.
try to make a fray.
That's what I roll is fray.
Yep.
Yes.
Fray versus melee. Oh, I rolled secretly, so I need to uncheck this button. So you
I
have
rolled
blocked
too
it unless
much.
it hits you. And go through. Go through. Activate. So it tries to it uses some of its arms, and some of these arms just have kind of like pinchers and grabbers, and it reaches out to try to grab you, and you're bobbing and weaving, and you got a 65. You needed a 60. It hit you technically, but in order to actually grapple, it had to get a superior success. And since it got a 14 and it needed a 65, it's just going to spend one of its threat pools to add a 20 on the end of it. So it gets a superior success with a 34.
I'm confused.
And it's grabbed you.
How is that not a success on the face of it?
It needs a superior.
It needs a superior success.
No,
to
I'm
grapple.
just saying that he failed his fray roll, and you really succeeded on your grappling check. So how is it?
Yeah, when
Isn't it just
You have to. A superior
didn't
success
really
only
succeed.
happens when you get above a 33 or above a 66.
Oh, okay. You're
So-
saying that you have to have a superior success to grapple at all.
Yes, yeah. In order for this monster's effect to grapple, it has to hit a superior success on its grab. And so it reached out and it hit him, but it didn't get a superior success.
So it only ever has a 10% chance to hit, ever.
Well, it has to get between a 33 and a 65. So it's got a 30% chance that it actually grapples. So they could have easily said like it only succeeds on a 35, but the whole point of it is you want to roll high to actually hit. So it could also get bonuses to its score so that it can get even higher, but at the moment, it's just so several of these tentacles have reached down from above the operating table and reached out and grabbed you and started lifting Baron von Squilliams in the air. At the same time, it's going to reach out towards. Let's see. It's going to reach out towards. Let's randomize this. We've already attacked Baron von Squilliams. Anarchy Birds 1, Joe King's 2, and Dauphine is 3.
Not in the room.
Oh, you're not in the room at all?
My bots are in the room.
Oh, your
not.
bots are in the room. It's going after Joe King, one of your attack bots. So it reaches down and one of its buzzsaw blades tries to hack at on a 2, it's attacking the one you're controlling. On a 1, it's attacking your. So it's attacking the one you're controlling. So it tries to cut you open with a buzzsaw, and it does have a 6 with a superior success. So you need to make a fray versus melee.
I guess I just don't understand this thing's motivation.
To attack you?
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's a medical thing, right? I figured it would go after actual people. It's actually attacking other robots.
Everything. Well, it is using robot parts to build people.
Yeah, no, it's a thing from Virus. I rolled, by the way. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Yeah. So you got a 9 versus 30. We both succeeded. I had the superior success, or I had a better success, which is also a superior result. So you take 15 points of damage, and you only get half your armor.
So I have 12 kinetic.
So you have
down to
6
kinetic. From, you did what, 15 now?
I did a total of 15 points of damage, yep.
Okay, so 9 damage. I have durability of 25.
Yep. And what is your wounds? Your WT?
5.
So you take 2 wounds from this attack as it carves into your right. Wait, no. 15 minus 6 is 9. So you only take 1 wound. So you're gonna have a minus 10 across the board to your stats, or to like any of your rolls you make, or any of your scores, not to your rolls. And you've taken 9 of your durability of 24 damage. So you're 15 damage away from your bot being destroyed. and you've got 1 wound. So that was that was their actions that or the action it took. So then we've got the modified human that's just sat up on the table, and it picks up one of its submachine gun arm, and it's going to blast. It's going to go full automatic, and it's going to target. It's going to target Anarchy Bird and 2 of your Dino Pads. And
Oh
it's just
no,
going to
Dino
blast
Pads.
away. So it's gonna. This attack roll is going to target all 3 of them. So,
Okay. So I'll be rolling 20, and so will the Dino Pets, I believe, because they will have fray 30. They're small things, so plus 10.
Good thing I'm a veterinarian.
Hey, Eli,
yeah.
I didn't see this. I'm looking at it now. I have limberness. Would an escape be applicable to grapple, or is that
What does
like
limberness do?
limberness? Limberness gives a plus 10 to level escape bonds, fit into small places, and contort.
Hmm.
And I'm actually 2nd level, so I'd get a plus 20 to this.
Limberness.
It's on page 72 under positive morph traits. And then it has it spelt out probably in a couple pages over.
I don't think it applies.
You don't think so?
Don't think so.
This morph is especially flexible and supple, capable of graceful contortions and interesting positions. At level 1, you can do the split smoke with your toes, squeeze in small cramped
I
spaces.
think
At level 2, you're a double jointed escape artist. Apply plus 10 modifier escape
There you go.
There you
bonds.
go.
Level to escape bonds, fit in small places, contort, and otherwise rely on flexibility.
Plus
I
10
feel
is
like
pretty
it-
nice.
Yeah, I'd say that's a bond, wouldn't you say? They're trying to.
I don't know.
shackle
I
me.
think it applies to I don't think
It-
it applies to grappling, because the grappling applies like a non-constant bond.
Gotcha. So then it would
But
be.
you do have more limbs.
I do have more limbs.
You can win
You
the
have a-
grapple.
Yeah, you have a plus 20 limb advantage just because you have more limbs.
Are we considered the same size also?
I'll shape change. I'll become another limb for your limbs.
So many
Okay.
limbs.
It is 1 size larger than you.
It's one size
No,
larger
no,
than me?
it's still a medium creature. No, it's still a
Okay.
medium creature. Yeah,
So
it's a medium creature.
Cool. So could I
So-
theoretically like try to grapple it while it's grappling me?
Yeah, you could try to do that. Yeah.
Or just get the rest of my tentacles to wrap around it? Okay, cool. Never mind. Sorry, I was just wondering. Continue.
No. This is all brand new territory, and I might also be wrong. So if we find something contrary to this, that's
Okay.
totally fine. So it next up. So these were the 3 turns that went before everyone's initiative. So now we're in Dolphine. Dolphine, you're up.
All right, hear me out. I'm going to shape change. Like, okay, can I shape change? That means I apply a 30 modifier to disguise base, deceiver, exotic skill, disguise test. I'd like, ideally, to crawl onto this humanoid type creature and bite him
Okay.
because I want to infect him.
I don't think you have to change shapes to do that. I think you can just walk up to him and bite.
Just bite him. All right,
Yeah.
or scratch him. Cool. I'm gonna poison him then. Assuming, I mean, because it has humanoid features, it's susceptible to this poison.
Don't bite him.
Yeah.
that'll
How are
get-
you infecting him with the poison? Like, do you have
I have
claws?
poison glands.
Okay. Do you have a bite attack or?
I mean, yeah, I can just bite or scratch it or melee at it.
All right. So make a.
Hey, look at your more.
I don't know if. Yeah. Is it in your fingers and hands and or mouth?
Similar to drug glands, your morph has tailored organs that produce poison. Poison glands in fingers, hands, and mouth. You can deliver the toxin with a quick action. Only works every 4 hours.
Yeah. So what is this poison in here?
Nervex. You suffer a -20 modifier to all actions. Must make a SOM check. After 10 minutes, you die.
Holy shit.
So
Clearly,
you have the deadly version of the thing I was about to do.
everybody retreat for
Yeah.
10 minutes and hope that we're not on a medical ship designed exclusively for this.
True. Good point.
Hey, we just need to keep him busy for 10 minutes.
So
Yeah.
you run up to this guy that just got this big old guy that just got off the table, and you scratch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
Okay.
I was still being shot.
Do I need to
no,
roll
no.
or?
So I got a 66, and I needed a 50. So he blasts and just misses.
Critical fail, right?
Oh, okay, I see.
That is actually a critical failure. Which
Shoots
is it?
me out of the grasp of the fucking robot.
um
Out of ammo is always a classic.
I think it just misses. I don't think it does. I don't think a critical failure does anything on a.
Okay.
I think it does things on skill checks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not saying. Yeah, I
That's
think it just misses.
At least we don't need to worry about shooting each other then, in that case.
Yeah.
No, do worry about it.
Hmm.
Keep worrying about it.
Oh, here I found it.
Oh.
So here's what you can take on your turn. You can do one complex action and one quick action, or one task action and a quick action, or 3 quick actions. Totally unrelated on what I found, but I found something.
Yeah,
page
what
is
page
that?
is that on?
That's on page 32.
Sweet. Thank you.
And so you scratch this guy, and he starts being affected by Nervex.
So
He has
yeah,
a -20 on all his
all
actions.
action.
And
Would you like
we'll
to do anything else?
I'd
die
like
in
to
10
become
minutes.
small and run away and get the hell away from him.
I don't think your morph shape changes how big you are.
Okay, then I become flat and slippery and run away.
So you run up, you scratch, and then you run away.
Just a blob.
Now wait though, couldn't she though? I mean, couldn't she like pufferfish and then reverse
It says I can
pufferfish?
become limbs. I can probably become a gun if I wanted to.
I mean, just like crush down every bit of your body on the inside that's not using and become at least a little bit smaller. Pufferfish and reverse pufferfish.
I
Yeah,
don't think you
just fair.
change your size though.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, probably not.
It sounded like it changes
Technically.
your. Yeah, it sounds
Mhm.
like it changes your. What am I saying?
Here we
It
go.
changes your appearance.
No, shape changing allows you to change your composition to function as any 2 minor complexity items or 1 moderate complexity items.
Oh, can you become a gun?
Extra sets of limbs count as minor wear.
Okay.
So ha,
It's just the T-1000 question. Can you become a gun?
that's true. Complex design, specialized components, advanced electronics are beyond the scope of this mod. If I could become a gun, that'd be cool. Just be like Yumi.
That'd be
So
lit.
you have damaged this guy. He is incredibly hurt with this poison, but he's okay. He's not dead. He's just taken this -20 penalty. Next up is Robot Doctor, who already acted, and Joe King, and your several and nanobots, or and your several bots. You got 2 gun bots and 2 shield bots.
All right, well, the shield bots are staying in place.
All right.
So here's the one that I'm firing. I guess at the doctor.
Okay.
Now, is that at a -10 or?
Yes, it's at a -10. So your score is really a 30, and you rolled a 38.
It's my
would
one
mean-
chance to hit.
So you
God!
you fire at it, and it just
Doctor.
it misses. Your mechanism are malfunctioning. Meh, meh.
All right, well, here's the second one then.
All right. that would hit. Here is its fray versus ranged. And it failed. You succeeded. How much damage do you do?
11.
All right. So you hit it, and it takes some damage. It does have armor, but it does take some damage. Boom.
That's
You
me.
fired it. You hit it. That's you. Next up is going to be the modified body already acted. So Anarchy Bird.
Okay, so let's start with what I probably should be doing. I am having my swarm, my pusher swarm, inject this thing with Twitch. Looking at how it works, a swarm will just automatically hit, bypass armor. It doesn't do damage, but it will inject him with a single drug. This, of course, is Twitch does minus 20 to all actions, and he makes a somatic check versus becoming incapacitated for 10 minutes.
Which one are you going against?
Well, the big machine, but the big machine is not what's going to fall asleep here. So I'm going against the human monstrosity.
By the way, the drugs you're inserting, it makes its somatic check, so it's not going to die from the first one that Isadora inserted. And it also had the exact same roll for yours, so it
Amazing.
does not pass out.
But I think it still takes the penalty. I'm not entirely sure how that works.
What is the drug called?
Twitch. Which is one of the basic drugs I got in my kit, which I assume is used on exactly this.
I think it applies. I think it automatically gives you the minus 20, and
Okay.
yeah. So it has minus 40 on all its actions at the moment.
Yeah, that's very rough for it. So what I'm going to do next then is the Dino Pack will go ahead and attack, and I'm going to make a question: can the Dino Pack work together and give themselves teamwork bonuses? So I just roll once to have one of them attack really well.
Where is are you seeing it somewhere, or?
Yeah, teamwork was back where you were saying where the actions were too. It's on page 31, bottom of that. Multiple characters can cooperate on tests.
Yeah.
As long as they can reasonably communicate and work together in an efficient fashion. One character makes a test, the others can have a bonus plus 10 per helper up to plus 30.
Yeah.
So, the lead attacker is going to make an aggressive attack with its plus 30 teamwork. It will hit, it will not do a lot of damage. It did two poor rolls there.
Here's the fray. It normally has a minus 40, but it's got an ability where they're modified to soak as much damage as possible. So they ignore the first 20 penalty. So they only have a minus 20. The minus 20 has been built. I modified all the things so they have a minus 20. It failed though. It's fray. You hit. You did 5 points of damage, and your swarm starts biting into this creature, but it doesn't look like they're doing any damage through its armor.
Right. Definitely very difficult for them to do. But that was their attempt. They can try better next time. And then I still have an action. Then.
Yep, your turn. You're up.
I will go ahead and slash him with the blade.
All right, so you run up and slash the brute as well.
Yep, not doing anything special this time around, and I'll only do 5 if I had hit.
It roars. You got you missed, so you'll just miss.
Yeah, and I'll do crazier stuff next time.
Cool. So, start of the next round. Would anyone like to spend any points from pools to go first?
I would.
All right.
Vigor.
Anyone else? You're spending vigor? All right. Boom. So you go first.
I've just figured some shit out that I have not been doing. Okay, first off, I'm going to use a quick action to aim. It gives me a plus 10. Then I found out my heavy pistol can do full automatic, which is weird, but it's a thing, apparently. Which gives I'm going to choose a plus 30, which means I now have a plus 40 to hit. Because fuck you, I'm tired of missing.
Right, and which one are you shooting at?
I guess the same ones before, medical.
Okay.
Yeah, Metabot.
So whatever I roll here, plus 40. Actually, no, this will be plus 30 because this one is the one that has the minus 10.
Yep. So you still missed
All right, knife to
with
the
the
throat.
70.
All right, here's the plus 41.
All right. And does it have the same skill as you do, or?
No, that's why I always roll the second one as a different thing.
Oh yeah. Oh right, because it's got a 30, so it's actually got a 70 that it's got to roll under.
Cool. I'm glad I tasted all this time.
So now you're like, all right, we're aiming
Made
now.
these discoveries that'll improve my ability to hit. Changes nothing. Love this game.
You can be as good as you want, but
Great
nice.
help. It is a stationary object, and it rolled a 90. So
Great game, guys. Great game.
The wealthiest people in this group are all for show.
So
I have a sword.
start of the round, Baron von
Nothing.
Spilliams.
Alrighty. So am I able to use my gun? One. Because I'm being grappled.
Oh, so by the way, the reason why it needed a superior success to grapple, all grapples require a superior success
Mm-hmm.
to oh no, if you succeed in your attack, you subdue your opponent. A grappled opponent is temporarily restrained and their movement rate is 0. They can communicate, use mental psi skills, and take mesh actions, but
So I guess I'm going to grapple back.
So yeah, to break free, a grappled character must take a complex
Melee.
action and succeed in a melee test or a somatic check opposed by the grappler's melee or somatic check. If the character frees themselves and scores a superior success, they may choose to grapple the other character.
Okay, well then I guess I'll try to break free and I'll use my melee.
All right. And this creature, because it's got so many different arms, it doesn't take a penalty to attacks made by other creatures. So you
I rolled under it.
You rolled under, so you will have succeeded. However, it also has to roll a melee. Let's see, it's so you succeeded with a superior success. What would you like to do? Would you like to try to grapple it?
I'd rather just shoot it because it's not humanoid or it's not like oxygen breathing or anything like that, right?
Yes, that's correct.
It's just like a robot. So I can't shoot it this turn, right?
Not this turn. This turn you just broke free, unless you spend a pool point to take another action, and then you can take.
What could I? What allows me to do that? All of them, or
If you spend insight gives you extra complex or mesh actions, or two quick actions. A vigor gives you an extra physical action.
This was a complex action, correct?
Yep. So to shoot it, you'll need another complex action.
So that'd be an insight. Okay, I'll use
No, a vigor. You need to spend vigor.
Oh, I don't have any vigor then.
So you aren't able to take that.
Okay. Well then, I will break free. Yeah, I don't think I want to grapple. I think I would rather shoot it.
Okay. So you've just broken free.
Yeah.
Okay. So then next up is Dauphine.
Oh, it's my turn? All right.
That's you.
I will shoot at the robot grappling Sean.
Okay. It's no longer grappling him.
Oh.
But you can still shoot it.
I want to shoot it and destroy it.
All right. Would you like to aim to give you plus 10?
Yeah.
All right. So make your attack roll. So your score is actually a. Oh, it just says the bonus to hit there. So your skill is actually a 40-50. You rolled a 12. You don't have to roll as a superior success every time, because you didn't get a superior success.
Okay.
Because you were rolling under a 50 and you got a 12.
I see.
Click it again.
Again.
So you got a 12. It needs to make its fray versus ranged. It failed, so you hit, doing 19 damage to it.
Nice.
You power into it, which seriously hurts it. taking
Gosh.
13 damage, and which is enough to give it a single wound.
I wounded a robot.
Nice.
Yep.
That robot's
Okay.
easier to hurt, I guess.
Wait, let me see. Let me just double check its wound threshold. You did just enough damage to give it a single wound.
Hmm.
So that's your turn. Next up is the robot doctor itself. So it's going to try to cut you open, and well, it'll try to grapple you again. So it's not going to grapple Sean. It's going to try to grapple Dolphine, since you're the one that just shot it.
Lit it up.
So I need you to make a fray versus melee. It beat you, so it hit you, but it did not get a superior success. So it's going to use one of its flex points, one of its threat pool, and it's going to bump that up to a 41, and it's going to grab you. So
Okay.
it's grabbed you and picked you up into the air.
Gosh, I need to look at flex points. So many flex points.
And with its other action, it's going to use its other arms to try to. It's going to try to buzzsaw you there, Anarchy Bird.
No.
No.
So this
Scary.
has a -10 because it's wounded, but it's got a +10 specialization. So it got a 50, which is under a 65. So it would hit you, and it has a superior success.
I have a superior success as well. I've rolled 33, which is still under my target number.
Actually, it's better than a superior success because you have rolled a critical. And a critical trumps a superior success. So it's going to cut at you with these buzzsaws, and you manage to just like roll aside or deflect it with your vibroblade.
Wonderful.
Joe King has already acted. What's up, Joe King? What,
Are we on
what
the
card
wrong
do you-
ship? It occurs to me,
Whoops.
the layout might not be
Good
because
point.
something weird's going on that's changed the layout of the ship or something. This just might not be the right ship.
Oh God.
I guess there are always two post-war medical ships with a similar history wandering around. Yeah, that could happen.
That's absolutely possible.
So it's now the modified human's turn, and it's surrounded by all these dino bots and whatnot. It's going to swing its axe arm. It'll swing it at. It's got a -20, so it's really not doing very well. So it's going to swing its axe at one of your dinos.
Okie doke. So they still have the same thing as before. I'm just
And
making...
it missed, and it just missed.
Oh,
so don't
that
worry about
just won't even bother them.
It swings and just misses entirely.
I'll take damage eventually.
So Anarchy Bird, it's up to you.
Okay. Hey, I think the Dino Pack is going to keep doing the same thing, because I think fishing for a critical success is better than trying to have multiple ones just go for D6 versus D6 plus D10 versus it.
Fair.
So, this time around, they have 15 to get under 70 and have done 8 damage.
I'm not going to worry about its fray because you're biting it and hitting it, and it's just not doing any damage.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair. They need that extra success, which is what I'm fishing for here.
No worries.
However, it's wrapped up, and you know what? I have things that don't care about it. I'm going to use Psychic Stab.
All right.
I think I do need to roll a side test, though, to make it happen.
I'm not
Is that
quite
correct?
sure. So you made your infection test, and that so you passed your infection test, as in you don't get infected since you don't roll under your infection.
Right, so I don't go up
Um,
6.
Well, you still go up.
Oh, I do still go up. Okay,
You still go up 6, but you just don't get an infection. So that
got it.
I do think you have to make a side test opposed against his willpower, I believe. That's how that works.
All right, 22 under 60.
And I believe that's how it works. Psi range. Is this a point blank or is this? You didn't. Do you have to touch it?
No, I believe it is just a it is a distance one. There is a physical touch one though.
Okay. Because you can get bonuses. To like you can get bonuses to your psi test. So you succeeded your psi. I think you succeeded your psi test. Psi's that
Yeah.
target another character is handled by an opposed test. The async's will against the defender's will check. Luckily, this is a very willful creature. It's not at all. So you slam it with one of your psychic stabs, doing 9 points of damage. It does not have any mental armor, so you just stab it.
Yeah, I'm glaring it down. My eyes are glowing purple or whatever, despite being a robot somehow. You know. And yeah,
it's hurt. It didn't appear to have any any mental armor, and so it kind of just twitches and screams.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And I believe I can't use my vigor to do that again because that's a mental thing, not a physical thing.
But I think you could use your. Yeah, I think you can still use vigor because I think it's still considered a complex physical action. Yeah, because
Okay.
vigor gives you an extra complex physical action as opposed to a mental or mesh action. Well, it counts as a mental action, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
So you can use insight if you have any insight.
I don't in this form, unfortunately. This is the physical one. So I'll go ahead and spend it now so I get the extra action to stab it.
There you go.
I have failed to do so even if I considered attacking aggressively, which I'm not going to because I don't want to get hit by this thing.
And it failed as well.
Oh, unfortunate. And that's my turn.
Perfect. All right. So next up is going to be Baron von Squilliams. Well, first, does anyone like to spend any points at the beginning of this round?
I'm all spent on points now. I only got flex left.
The robot doctor is spending a point to go first.
Ooh.
Oh whoa.
But what if I spend a point to go first?
Well, your initiative is 11. Its initiative is 10, so you'd go before it.
Cool. How can I get out of its grasp?
Run like hell.
Shape adjust, or is that not allowed?
That wouldn't help, but you can try to grapple out. That's the option.
All right. Fray versus melee.
I just looked this up when we were doing it. You don't use fray. You use
Use melee.
or you use your somatics. So SOM.
Oh, I have a lot of somatics, so
Oh nice.
kind of.
Yeah.
Well, somatics plus my coat, so that's like 15.
Plus your what?
Sorry, my coat thing that I have, it's 5 somatics.
Yeah, but your coat doesn't help you here.
All right.
So roll your somatics, and it will roll a melee roll. So you succeeded. But you got under a 30. So if it succeeds, if it rolls under a 55, it rolls under a 55 and beats your roll with a 30. So it currently has beat you here.
Okay.
So you're wriggling and writhing, trying to get out of its arms, and it's got 2 arms holding on to you. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So that's your turn. On its turn, it's going to use its 2 blade arms, and it's going to do a little bit of surgery. It's going to attempt some necessary changes. So it grabs you in its 2 arms, and its 2 buzzsaws descend down on you and lops off your head.
Who?
It's got a superior success, and it succeeded. And so
I'm
is 15 over your wound threshold?
what?
So what is your armor?
6 energy, 4 kinetic.
Are you hiding behind the thing?
She's not, because she's being grappled.
I mean, Shieldbot jumps in the way.
So you have 4 kinetic armor. This thing does 15 points of damage, so you take 11 points of damage. 11 points is more than your wound threshold. This is all under combat.
Cool.
11 points of damage is over your wound threshold, and so it decapitates you.
Well, thanks, guys.
Your morph,
Fucking rip.
That was a fun game.
your morph is killed. Your character is not killed, though. So right now your body is dead.
Look, of the two of us,
I don't have other morphs, so
we can afford more morphs. We're rich. These people don't even know what death is like.
I'd like not to.
Did you see? Did you mention about any of the bodies that you saw that we passed that you liked? And you didn't have to say any.
Like all the ones with sucking chest wounds and whatnot.
Yeah.
That were clearly missing arms and legs, by the way.
Yeah,
Aw.
any of those sound good?
I worked so hard on that morph. Now it was like all a waste of time.
You can buy another morph that's exactly the same.
I can't afford that one.
We're literally some of the richest people in system.
I know.
I was telling Eli before, there's a description of what resource levels we have, but we literally are the type of people that own asteroids.
Well, yeah, it's fun
Re-
sharing, I
shake my
guess.
fist at you rich people.
Resources 1, maybe Griffin's character has like a bike and like a small house he cohabitates with other people. He doesn't even have resources 1. He is literally gutter trash.
I am.
We own
Why am I
habitats.
hanging out with you?
Yeah, we own habitats and asteroids, and we like have people drive us around in our own starships.
Hell yeah, dude.
So there's no way to like spend flex or anything to like prevent this, right?
I do not believe so. I don't believe you can spend any flex to affect their rolls.
Okay.
But it's 6:30. I'm running a D&D game at 7 tonight. So, and this seems like a particularly dramatic moment in which I have chopped the head off of our lovely Dolphine. So I think we should call it for this week today.
Okay.
And we'll see you all next week. I'll do
Cool.
some research to see if there's other ways, like if we can fix this.
Oh, we
But
could.
I'm pretty sure.
Literally, Flex
Yeah,
can make something appear in the
Yeah.
scene that could already be there, right? So literally, there could just be another body there. We just shove our cortical thing into it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And hey, I'm the person to do it. Besides, death isn't the end. Not this game, anyway.
Death isn't the end, which is great because I love killing players.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
See
Bye,
ya.
guys.
Awesome. Thanks for the session, guys.
Yeah.